I finished A Sign of Affection. Y'all be cooking in the comments. First things first, Oshi and Emma, I like y'all now. The backstory of Oshi falling in love with Yuki when they were kids watching fireworks and then wanting to learn sign language after the incident on the train, that redeemed you because I knew you loved her, gang. You just didn't know how to express it in a positive way. My brother in Christ, you just needed therapy. Emma, you've also kind of always been like this and you just wear your heart on your sleeve, and that I can respect. You are still kind of pushy though. In general though, I like the side love stories that happens in this show because it allows you to not focus so much on the main characters and more on the premise of love that the show kind of follows. That being said, Itsumi, I like the way you treat our girl, man. You're very patient and you're a really great guy. Bro said, no matter what lifetime, no matter where I am, and no matter when, we'd cross paths and I'd fall for her again. That might be the greatest line I've ever heard in an anime. The fact that someone wrote that up and had you say it was insane. And the cherry on top to this season is that ultimately Itsumi only travels because when he was younger, all he wanted was to be understood and communicate with others. And what makes this such an important fact about him is that him and Yuki come from opposite worlds but dealt with the same problems growing up that ultimately led them to crossing paths in the present. I cried at the end. I ain't gonna lie, just a little bit though. I'm still a grown-ass man. And it wasn't that the ending was sad. It was just, you know, seeing everyone happy in their own unique situations, and then the music was playing in the background. And, you know, as someone who watches a lot of anime, I can tell when we're not gonna get a season 2.